Hello friends, this is Shraddha. As I did in the Unit 1 History Knowing the Past, so this is Unit 2. We'll be entering into the lesson. So, time and history. Before going to that, as I said you in the Unit 1, that is the printing press. This is the first printing press that was invented by Gutenberg in Germany 1439 CE. Okay, 1439. Common Era or Christian Era. Okay, Christ Era also you can say. Historians used the terms BC and AD to refer when a certain event is occurred. Okay, historians use two terms, that is BC and AD, to refer to the time when a event is occurred. Historians mark a timeline on time on the timeline. Okay, historians. Okay, add mark on the timeline. As I told you in the unit when you had seen Stone Age civilization, Greek civilization, Indus Valley civilization, River Valley civilization, Magadha and Mauryan Empire, Delhi Sultan, Gupta Empire, like that. They use on a timeline. The midpoint of the timeline is the birth of Christ of Jesus Christ. Okay, it's the time of the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay, the middle line is called as the birth of Jesus Christ. That is when year 1. The years before the birth of Christ is expressed in BC, before Christ. Okay, before the birth of Jesus was called as BC. After the birth of Jesus was AD. Okay, so we'll take an example 250 BCE, or you can say BC also, will come before 200 BC. Isn't it not, sir? 250 will come before 200. Like 150 comes before 100. AD, Anno Domini. Okay. BC means before Christ. AD means Anno Domini. Means the year of the birth of the Lord. Okay. Jesus was considered in the year 1 itself as a Lord. Okay. These are counted forward. For example, 100 AD comes before 120 AD. Okay. Like that. Sometimes CA is used before BC or AD to refer approximate time period for time period, but not exact one. If you have observed in unit 1, Stone Age, 5 lakhs, I think so, 5 lakhs, Sirakara they have written, Sirakara, or you can say CA also. Okay, CA also. Even few times CA also refers. Okay, but not the exact one. Today we also refers to BC as BCE, before Christian era, or before Christ era also they say. And AD as CE, the Christ era, Christian era. Christian era is also known as Common Era. Next we'll go to the connection between history and geography. Physical features of the place and its climate had a great impact of the lives of people through ages. Okay, they had a great impact on the climate. For example, the availability or lack of natural sources like water, timber, food, and arable land determined where people settled in the past. Okay, arable is nothing but suitable for growing crops. Okay, suitable for growing crops. Next, they were determinate. People settled in some places which it was very closer to the river, because water was a necessity. Okay. The rivers played a major role, okay, in shaping the history of India. Means, if there was no rivers, it would not been very clearly shaped of the Indian history actually. So that's why they have told shaped. Okay, shaped the history of the India. Rivers were used, waterways for domestic use, for irrigation, and were sources. Okay, done? Yes. Indus Valley, Egyptian, Mesopotamian, and Chinese civilization. I think you will be learning in the next lesson Indus Valley, and that next lesson you will be learning Egyptian, Mesopotamian, and Chinese civilization. Were river valley civilization. These are all the river valley civilization which flourished for many years. It flourished at the same time, but not the day which the same day which Egyptian flooded, the day which was the same day Mesopotamian. No, there were few years difference between each of the civilizations. On the other hand, hostile climates conditions like droughts, like hostile means dry surfaces, droughts, earthquakes, and rich mineral deposits led to a great empires such as Magadha Empire, present day Jharkhand and Bihar. Okay, like droughts were also like there, and snow led to migration. People on a large scale were moving in the ships. Okay, yeah, long coastlines helped in maritime trade, while the rich minerals led to raise the great empires such as Magadha Empire. So maritime is conquering the sea. Okay, long coastlines helped in conquering the sea. Trade, they were also trading the seas at that time, while rich mineral deposits, like rich places, deposits to the great empires such as Magadha, Delhi Sultan, Magadha Empire, Delhi Sultan, Gupta Empire, Gupta Empire, Delhi Sultani, like that. To the present day now, Jharkhand and Bihar. Thus, history and geography together determine the original duration and longevity of different civilization and dynasties. Okay. How do we know about the past? Just an invigilator studies the clue available at the scene of crime to draw conclusions. Historians gather information from different types of clues. I think in Indus Valley civilization you can see the remain where they uh, got the resources of the Indus Valley civilization. Even you will get who were they and all. Now, just to know about the history, these were. So they were concluding. Historians gather, they were taking from all the types of places. Okay, not only Gujarat, not only Rajasthan, not only China, not only Delhi, like that. They were taking wherever the leftover resources were there. The clues are called the history. You can underline this. These clues are called sources of history. So these sources can be divided into two types: archaeological and literary sources. Okay, these can be divided into two, that is archaeologically and literary sources. In unit 3 you will be learning only archaeological. In archaeological also there will be two parts. Okay, I think so. Yeah, and literary sources. So after unit 4 you will have a revision test. You will have revision, that's nothing but textbook exercises, and after that I'll be uploading few questions and as well as answers. It's like a quiz game you can attend. If you attended all the questions, is then you understand very well the lesson, and even if you have answered, even it's very satisfaction for me also. Thank you, have a nice day. Thank you, have a nice day.